The all-seeing electric eye. Churches monitor adherents' porn consumption with spyware. Ever feel like the eye of the Almighty is watching your every move? You may be more correct than you realize. But who's watching may not be God himself, just your church officials. Some churches have recently been busted monitoring their members' internet use. They do it by getting you to install spyware on your devices, also known as shameware. These apps do pretty much what any spyware apps do. They allow the church to monitor what you do on your phone, tablet, or computer. And Lord help you if they catch you sinning. You can bet there'll be a stern talking to at the next church meeting if you don't get an email with incriminating screenshots right away. Seems even God needs a bit of help from morally questionable technology. One of the churches using shameware is Grace Point, an evangelical Southern Baptist church. Their spying habits were recently revealed in a Wired report. The app Grace Point used is called Covenant Eyes. It's part of the wider industry of accountability apps, some of which have perfectly legit uses. This software category includes, for example, parental monitoring apps that allow parents to check and restrict what websites their children are using. While some claim that such apps are a violation of children's rights, it's hard to deny that there are websites you don't want your kids to see. But the question of personal rights becomes more pronounced with church-sanctioned shameware. After all, adults should be able to view whatever they want on the web within legal limits, of course. Grace Point doesn't agree, though. The church wants to keep its adherents away from sin, even by spying and blackmail. Covenant Eyes is primarily marketed as an anti-pornography app. According to its developer, the app is smart enough to understand if the two mounds on the screen are breasts or something else. If it detects porn, the app sends a notification to the host. They can then bring the matter up with the offending worshiper. The problem is that Covenant Eyes monitors much more than porn usage. Wired tests revealed that it reports your Amazon shopping habits, social media use, and read articles, among other things. One person who fell victim to Covenant Eyes is How Wei Lin. When he admitted his homosexuality to Grace Point Church leaders, he expected to be kicked out. Only that didn't happen. The church leader said God still loved Lin and would help him in his struggle with his same-sex attraction. And that help came in the form of Covenant Eyes. Lin installed the app on his phone at the church leader's request. Within a month, he began receiving probing and accusatory emails from the church. The messages asked if Lin had anything he'd like to tell the church leader. Attached to them were reports of everything Lin had browsed on the internet. The screenshots and logs included web searches,
a nightmare.
Amazon shopping receipts, and things that Lin had looked at for a second and then completely forgot about. Lin has since left Grace Point. However, in his own words, he's still trying to get over the trauma of the constant monitoring. In a small relief, at least there's some action being taken against shameware apps. Wired shared its report with Google, and the company didn't like what it saw. As a result, Covenant Eyes and another monitoring app, Accountable to You, have been pulled from the Android Play Store. According to Google, they violated its content policies. But will GracePoint and other similarly nosy faith organizations soon find another monitoring solution? It's quite possible, considering their past behavior. Look, all we're saying is that one version of GracePoint's website had to clarify that the church is totally not a cult. Quote, cults teach strange things, then try to control your life and forbid you to leave. The archived version of the site reads, because monitoring your members' internet use 24/7 is absolutely not an attempt to control their lives. I mean, this is insane to me. Like, first of all, who would agree to this? And then, like, if you knew that was on your shit and, like, you were like, man, I really got to watch some porn, wouldn't you just, like, get another device that didn't have the shameware on it?
Yeah.
Well, what if that's, like, your thing?
Oh, like,
Like you want to share it with
like now you're getting off on the fact that they're
Right,
shaming
like you upload a video of yourself, like, jerking off a dog and be like, then you watch it and, like, now they're going to watch it. I just got 20 followers.
now they're addicted to it.
And you 100% know that they were watching like the gay business that this guy was watching, and they were like, "Oh yeah."
I thought they might have been into the gay stuff.
By the way, who accounts for these church leaders? Do they put this shit on their fucking shit so that everybody can see it? I doubt it.
Right.
It seems like it'd be like, okay, now here's the collection plate. I'm going to give my sermon in about 5 minutes.
Man, they're gonna get to the point where they have people like watching the videos live. They're like calling you while you're masturbating.
They can like see you through your camera,
Yeah.
sweating.
Get off your haunches! I see you.
Yeah. We see you. You need to stop.
You're not going to believe how many Hail Marys this is going to take. Insanity, though.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being so into this religion that you let these fuckers
Yeah.
watch you 24/7?
When you started out with the story, I thought maybe they were like tricking people into downloading the spyware. But like they're just straight up like, yeah, we're gonna watch you download this so we can do that.
Although, if it was a family situation, I could totally see like the religious wife being like, "Oh, this is a good idea. Yeah, I want to know."
And the guy's just like, yeah.
Yeah, the guy has to go along with it. It's like, oh yeah, it's for the children.
Like months later, you find out about a second family and everything else that he's doing.
God. I just can't imagine. But man, religious people get so zany.
I don't even want to be involved in other people's lives like that. I don't want to know about what they're doing or anything like that. The fact that this religion like wants to be involved and like
That's the other thing. Is there nothing in the Bible about like fucking not minding your business and like
Yeah.
spying on it?
I thought you're not supposed to judge and shit. Like
Yeah. Big Brother is judging you, watching you and judging you like a motherfucker. Jesus indeed.
I like people to be like limited to whatever I share on Twitter. Does this look like herpes?